Oh, what? Now it's fucking working? So I had to reboot my goddamn whole phone. Mm-hmm. And now it's fucking working. I don't understand how somebody fucking called me when I'm on Do Not Disturb. So I'm going to have to look at those functions again. Just pisses me off.
You had the opposite luck that I had. Now my camera works because of weird shins.
Yeah.
And your Do Not Disturb doesn't work because of weird shins. How do you explain that?
Yeah. All right, so hopefully people heard something about the Viking school.
Yeah. Yeah, our friend Lisa let me know what happened. I think she said it was... he just started reading the Viking school article.
Oh, great. If I could just find the fucking article. And that one. And this one. I don't understand that. How does somebody call you when you're in Do Not Disturb?
I don't know.
Fucking get that shit. It's fucking annoying. All right, now I'm waiting for the internet to catch up. Helps hit the fucking dog. God, I had the link for the goddamn story. Oh, stupid shit. Hexfest. School for fucking Vikings, god damn it. Norwegian high school offers the opportunity to learn. There's a pop-up fucking window. I'm about to kill somebody. Norwegian high school offers the opportunity to learn all there is about Norsemen, discovering their culture, traditions, and crafts. Students will be taught, amongst other things, how to forge and wield a sword, how to make authentic Viking Age jewelry. The apprentice Viking courses will be held at the Seljord Folkehøgskole. Is that how they say school? It's like Folk EHOGSKULE.
Oh.
Seljord Folk High School. All right, that's Folken School. Located in the Seljord municipality in Telemark County, southern Norway, 150 kilometers west of the capital city of Oslo, which you all knew that. I don't have to fucking tell you that. Once there, students will be able to be celebrating Norse rituals and ceremonies so as to better understand the Norsemen's way of living. However, the myth of the bloodthirstiness of the Vikings will be put to rest, and there will be no violence during the classes, even though you're making swords and shit and learning how to wield them. Given the fact that rape and pillage are now not part of the curriculum, said Mr. Jeppe Nordman Garley, a 36-year-old Danish director of the Scandinavian course. Many of the students who had shown interest in the course were attracted to learn more about the Norse culture from TV shows and computer games. So it is the public opinion that has been visibly interested in Norsemen and their culture for some time. In this particular respect, various television series with greater audiences, such as Irish-Canadian production Vikings from the History Channel, Game of Thrones, as well as a wide range of video games, contributed to the massive public interest. I didn't even know Vikings were in Game of Thrones. Haven't really watched it. All right, one other story I wanted to try and get through. Why America was uniquely vulnerable to COVID-19. Too bad corporate America didn't design the coronavirus. They would have built in planned obsolescence, and it would have been gone before you know it. Of course, no one would have wanted a new, improved model of this thing, so there would have been no money in it. The fact is, though, that our revolving door consumer culture, spurred on by the internet, made us uniquely vulnerable to COVID-19 by teaching us to be impatient and conditioning us to demand results now. A 2017 survey by Fetch and YouGov showed that only 41% of those responding would wait more than 15 minutes for a ride from a mobile app, such as Uber or Lyft, and barely a quarter, 26%, would wait more than 30 minutes for takeout food. When we don't get those results, we move on to something else. It's a perfect storm. That's what we did after COVID-19 hit. We closed things down for a month and then we opened them up again on our schedule rather than making sure it was safe to do so. Imagine if a hurricane hit your area and instead of waiting for the all clear, you said to yourself, I'm going to leave the house in 24 hours, come hell or high water. If after those 24 hours passed, you stepped out the door and you were hit by 100-mile-an-hour winds and torrential rain, you'd probably go back inside, but because the coronavirus is invisible, you can pretend it isn't there. Never mind those numbers on the TV screen showing millions of total cases and more than 150,000 dead. If you don't know any of those people, they're just numbers, easily dismissed as hoax or fake news. When you have a president who tells you it's fake news and supports you not wearing a mask, there's even more reason for you to ignore reality. Not just Trump. The foundation of this catastrophic failure was laid long before Trump was elected. Though modern society has conditioned us to be impatient. Why wait for the morning newspaper when you can have 24/7 cacophony of breaking news on the TV and online? Why go to the store when you can order from Amazon? Why get together with friends when you've got social media and face calls? Social media become ever more turned into our instant gratification. Twitter limits posts to a few characters. Instagram focuses on pictures. Snapchat has Snap right in the name. TikTok specializes in short-form videos with the emphasis on short. It's not enough. It's not as though we're ignorant for what's happening. The total of 41% of Fetch YouGov survey said it had grown more impatient than they had been 5 years ago as a result of an over-reliance on technology. There was a 2017, I suspect, it only got worse. Trump is both a symptom and an enabler of this. He's too impatient to read his daily briefings and uses Twitter to communicate. His supporters don't see anything wrong with this because they're doing it too. It's no coincidence that his supporters are, on the whole, less educated, less inclined to sit down and read a book or in-depth article and more apt to just look at pictures. Mary L. Trump wrote in a recent book that she provided material to the New York Times for a 14,000-word article on the Trump family finances. That was the longest in its history. That's probably one reason it didn't have an impact. People were more likely scrolling Twitter. It was invisible and irrelevant to Trump supporters as COVID-19. It's our own fault. Impatient and naive as we are, be believed we could treat coronavirus like an Uber. If it didn't depart in 15 minutes, we just ignore it. There's reason that ignore and ignorance have the same root. And it's a misnomer to think that the latter is always bliss. Just as ask those whose lives have been changed forever because a loved one has died from the virus or they can't shake it themselves. Or don't ask them because they're just one of those people, the kind who don't matter because you're convinced they're nothing like you. It can't happen here. You think because you're special, you're rich, you're white, you're male, you've got connections. Trump and his like have divided people into us and them on so many levels that we've come to accept it even when it comes to the virus. They might get it, but we won't. They won't look. They might look weak and wear masks, but we'll be damned if we'll be caught dead in one. Until you're not wearing one, and you really are caught dead by the virus. If a tree falls in the forest and you don't hear it, it can still kill you if you're standing under it when it falls on you. Except this tree is falling on all of us, and we're too busy waiting for the next Instagram influencer to post a gripping about slow service at the McDonald's drive-thru that we won't know what hit us until we're dead. Oh, that's a great way to end that one. All right. Widdershins. Thank you so much for bearing with us tonight in our fucking part 3 or 4. I did a part 3 and it didn't actually go through, so hopefully it didn't actually post. Because now this one's part 3 or 4. I don't fucking know. And we'll try and
talk about WitchCon.
Yeah, we'll try and figure out what the fuck happened with that shit.
Well, it might have been the phone call, or you think it wasn't?
Well, there was a phone call, but then before that, there was something else. You know, we got bumped off twice. There was one before the phone call. Okay. I don't know what the fuck that was. So, this thing's clearly tripping, but it's so much more convenient to just like do this whole thing on the phone rather than break out the computer and all that shit. Let's see, WitchCon, where are you? Your response is visible. All right, damn it. Oh, yeah, thanks. Give me some small fucking text, you bitches. All right, WitchCon, dude. It's coming. March. Hell or high water. It's going to be digital anyways, so nothing going to change. Nothing going to cancel motherfucking WitchCon unless the internet dies. Knock on wood. WitchCon coming March 5th to the 7th, 2021. Join the largest online magical conference in the world, featuring witches, conjurers, root workers, live streamed from across the globe, using the unlimited power of the internet. Well, it is rather limited, actually, but we won't dwell on that. Brian Kane, Christian Day, and the Hex Education Network present WitchCon, an online 21, the largest online magical conference in the world. Tickets are $95. Dude, that ain't nothing compared to all of the conventions that had to go online and kept. I mean, HexFest was still $350, you know, and it was all online this year. And I think you get 50% off next year too. So, you know, or something. $95, dude. You got $95, man. You can come up with $95. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't even want to fucking talk to you. You can't come up with fucking $95. Okay, but it's events online, so you won't have to miss a single magical moment. Or they have an interactive vending area. It's free and open to the public and features an enchanting array of magical merchants offering bewitching products. And I'm not sure how they're going to do that. So it could be Zoom. I don't know. How they're going to do that. But this, okay, honey, fire up the oxygen machine, man. I'm going to need it. Our presenters for 2021 prominent masters the magical arts, including A.C. Fisher, Aldag Alexander Cabot, Alexis A., Ariando and Eric, Jay Labrado, Amy Blackthorne, Baba Teddy, Benabel Wen, Brian Kane, Byron Ballard, Carrie O'Crow, Candelo Kimbisa, Cariel Urs, Carly Dwyer, Carolyn Kenner, Kat the Guard, Celeste Key, Charity Bidell, Christian Day, Christine Stevens.
Yes, good.
Did I do it right?
Yes.
All right. Craig Spencer, Darcy Velez, Denise Alvarado, Dina Richelle, the Dragon Ritual Drummers. We're only up to D, people. E. Massey, Elohim Lafar, Ellie Barnes, Ellen Everett Hoffman, Father Sebastian. There you go. Yeah. Our bro back there in Hollywood, Vampire. Woo! Fiona Horn, Georgie Mishev, Geraldine Beskin, Gianna Michael Salvato, Hugen Sen Jacques. Wait, Jack? Oh, okay. Okay, there's a comma. Hugon Saint-Jacques. And then there's Jacques Chevartier, James Devine, Jennifer Medway, Jim Sayers, Judy Ann Knock, Kenya Koviak, Crystal Athena Hubbard, Crystal Madison, Lady Kate Harriet Jaw, Lady Rhea, Leanne Marama, Levi Rowland, Lilith Dorsey, Martha Morhan Gonzalez, Martha Moran Gonzalez, Mary Grace Faroon, Melanie Marquis, Michael Carell. Who's that freak? Who's that freak? He's everywhere now.
He's a bad person.
Yeah, terrible person. Michael Furry. I'm in like Michael Block right here. Michael Herks. Mickey Muller. Mr. Kelly. Miss Shaw. Melissa Mayhem. Nathan King. Oberon Zell. Papa Hector. Pastor Phil Wyman. Patricia Telesco. Penny Delina Bedard. Philip Hesselton. Phyllis Karat. Priestess Miriam Shamani. Raven Digitalis. Rebecca Spirit. Reverend Paul Barrow. Paul Barrow. Oh, from the fucking two of the best herb books ever, Paul Barrow. Oh, cool. There's a reverend. Robert Place, Sandra Wright. Oh, just Sandra Wright. They're saving some room there, I guess. Okay. Finally, when I figured out how to say your middle name, now you go, okay, whatever, Sandra. Sean Wild, Sen Elias, Shaheen Miro, Shannon Marie, Doused, Silver Ravenwolf. Are you kidding me? Sarita Deste, Star Cassis, Star Ravenhawk, Tara Sanchez, Taran S. Tess Whittenhurst, the Buckland Museum. The Buckland Museum of Witchcraft and Magic. How are they all going to be there? I have questions to ask, Mr. Day. Thorne Mooney, Tanya Brown, Val Hughes, Witch Doctor Utu. Yeshe Matthews. God damn, people. If you ain't checking out WitchCon, you stupid, man. $95? $95 for all that? For all that shit? Oh my God. You got a problem. You got a problem if you're not checking out that one.
Like a lot of money.
No, because people paid $350 to see half as many presenters for HexFest. For HexFest just happened here in New Orleans. So $350, but then if you paid $95, you get to see like 3 times more people. 3 times. Do the math. Yeah.
So it's just 3 more people.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, God, I'm sorry. I looked at it. I thought we got bumped off the air again. I was about to start cussing and spitting. And, hey, 6:57. We did it. We did it, honey. Yay. We made it to the end of the winter, even though the internet kept fucking with us. You people. Well, we'll miss y'all till next week. But, hopefully next week we won't have to do 3 fucking episodes to get through the show. Widdershins. We're here every Wednesday, 5 o'clock Central Time. And it was our pleasure to serve you. Okay? Bye.
Yeah, people. Goodbye.
Looking and they won't question it. At a job site, the boss is godlike. Conditioned workhorses park at a stoplight. Seasoned vets with their feet in nets. A stone's throw away from a rock fight, but not tonight. Feed 'em death. Here comes another ration, 'cause they're the finest.